Hello, my name is Alex Arnold, and today I'm going to give a speech about the divorce crisis in the United States. I want to inform my audience about why divorce rates are so high in the U.S., the harm that's caused to families and society, and what steps we might consider to help solve this issue. The United States has one of the highest divorce rates because of our communities and the problems we have within our society. Because divorce can deeply harm children and communities, it's crucial for us to understand the problem and look for ways to support families and reduce divorce rates. Picture a typical classroom of 30 kids. Chances are at least 15 of those children will see their parents split up before they finish high school. That's half of the class growing up in a home they changed by divorce. Today, I want to dig into divorce crisis here in America, why it happens so much, what it means, especially for children, and some practical ideas of how we might address it. Whether you experience divorce personally or know someone who has, the issue touches nearly everyone. Our family, society, and our family shapes society, and when families break down, it affects us all. I looked into reports from CDC, Centers for Disease Control, studies by American Association or APA, and researchers from sociologists who specialize in family life and challenges. I cover one, how big the problem of divorce is in America. Two, the negative effect that divorce have on our kids and communities. And three, how might we do to help strengthen our marriages and lower divorce rates? Let's start by looking at just how widespread divorce has become in our country. The scope of divorce in the United States. The U.S. leads much of the world when it comes to divorce rate. The CDC reported in 2023 that divorce around America has ended in 40 to 45%. This is higher in much places like Japan, Italy, and Spain, with numbers usually below 25%. Certain groups are hit higher by divorce. Are hit harder by divorce. People who usually get married before they turn 25 are likely to split up. Second and third marriages are less stable. About 60% of them end in divorce with second marriages, and 73% of third marriages end in divorce, according to the APA 2022. Divorce isn't just a personal matter. It sends shockwaves through our communities. Sociologists estimate that divorce costs in the U.S. is over $33 billion in a year. This includes legal fees, divided assets, and more people needing public help. Now that we know how common divorce is, let's talk about why it matters, especially for children. The negative impact of divorce on children and society. Kids whose parents divorce face more emotional and behavioral struggles. The journals of families and journals of marriage and families say the children from divorced families are twice as likely to leave high school before graduation compared to peers from intact families. This is from a 2018 study. They are also more at risk for issues like depression, drug use, and early sexual behavior. Divorce makes communities less stable overall. Without the foundation of a stable family, children are statistically more likely to get involved in crime. The Heritage Foundation found that 70% of kids in state juvenile facilities come from homes where broken families are apart. This is from 2020 study. Divorce can start a cycle that repeats across generations. Young people who watch parents split up are more likely to divorce themselves one day. This creates an ongoing and instability that ripples throughout society. So given all these problems, what can we do to help families stay together? Possible solutions strengthen marriage and reduce divorce rates, offer more education and counseling before marriage. Studies in the American Journal of Family Therapy show that couples who do premarital counseling are 30% likely to divorce. This is from a 2019 study. Build up community and faith-based support. Marriage can thrive when couples have support systems like friends, mentors, or faith groups that encourage them to stick together and work through challenges. Rethink how we view marriage. Today culture, we act like marriage is something you can just walk away from. We walk away from, essentially. We need to bring back the idea that marriage should be a serious, lasting commitment. Consider changing public policies. Some states try the convenient marriage, which require counseling before divorce can be finalized. It's not a perfect answer, but it does remind couples that marriage is meant to be a strong, enduring bond. As I wrap up, let's tie all these points together. We discussed the scope of divorce in the United States, its harm it caused children and society, and some potential solutions to strengthen families. Divorce is not just a personal matter; it's a social crisis with long-term consequences. If we can fix cars, cure disease, and build scenario that reaches faith, surely we can work to strengthen the most important institution of all, the family unit. Because when families succeed, society succeeds. And I want to give credit to the CDC, the Center for Disease Control Prevention for Health Information, the APA, the American Sociology Association, APA, the Marriages and Divorce Statistics, and the Heritage Foundation, and the American Journal of Therapy, and the Journal of Marriage and Family. I want to give thanks to all those resources that I used to write this information, help me write this speech.